Well, in terms of women's football development, I see the highlights there. And also for me, one of the prominent things that has happened under his administration obviously has been the Catch Them Young policy, which I have commended highly for the interest of getting youngsters into the officiating field, develop the interest earlier before they find the taste of receiving money and being influenced. So women's football, in some respects, the league has become a bit stronger. The national teams have been a bit organized in terms of the women's division, and most importantly, the Catch Them Young policy to develop referees from their very young beginnings. Well, in terms of play, I haven't seen growth in any of the footballing spectrum. Talk about the juvenile football, both men and women. Talk about the league, Division 1, Division 2. I have my own parameters for judging or seeing the performance indicators of a football administration. To be very honest with you, I haven't seen growth, real growth in any of these areas of football development. Those I've mentioned are quite clear, but in terms of growth in national team play or the leagues or the other regional and juvenile football associations, I haven't seen that. Well, for what I have seen in the last 5 years, I don't think that the executive council of this particular administration has helped Okraku, or he has helped himself. They are the board of directors. One of the astonishing things that I've seen is for them to say they want salaries for board members, people who are board members. Ordinarily, board members of any corporate association do not get paid. The moment that they had to pass a legislation, or sort of they had to pass a law to allow them receive salaries, was the day I thought they lost it. They are board members, and board members are not supposed to pay salaries. They only attend meetings. They are not there for regular day-to-day administration, and so they themselves do not even find it prudent to see that they don't pay national team coaches, but they as board of directors deserve to be paid. So the current executive council of the Football Association, to me, is a complete failure for whatever term to be described. They have completely failed in all indicators, on all parameters. They know that based on the performance, they haven't done exactly anything of the things that's supposed to see that we have seen an organic growth or development in any of the areas, and they are the board members of the association. So if there's failure, they cannot disassociate themselves from it. The current ESCO is a failure to me. Well, the administration, let's lump them together. I would say they have done 35-40% in terms of percentages. So let's say 3.5 to 4 out of 10. And these are marked by things very clear. They themselves will struggle to give themselves the only thing that is holding Ghana football now. One of the brightest things they did was that game against Nigeria, where we drew 1-1 with them in Abuja. That's been the only game sustaining the interest of football in this country in the last 5 years. Apart from that, I haven't seen any real prominent or outstanding achievement. So 3.54 out of 10 for me for this current administration.